Hello, friends and colleagues. Welcome to EarthSayers Radio. Today I have as a guest Barry Heidt, filmmaker and videographer, who is about to leave for Ecuador to interview and bring back to us the indigenous voices of sustainability. So welcome, Barry, and why don't you start out? Are you leaving shortly?
Well, thank you, Ruth Ann. I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you here on EarthSayers Radio. And yes, it's right around the corner, February 2nd. I'll be leaving, flying into Quito, and connecting with Pachamama Alliance representative David Tucker, who has, I think, been living there for a little while. Anyway, he knows the area. He knows the shamans that I have been thinking of in terms of their perspective as to the rights of nature and what they're sensing, what they're feeling, what their intuition, what their connection is with Mother Nature now, and what Earth is really telling us, I think, is going to be an interesting interview with these shaman.
And these folks in Ecuador, these indigenous voices, have you been talking and with indigenous folks this past year? I got the idea that this has been a focus of your work as part of the Sustainability Action Media, SAM group. Do you want to tell us a little bit about, the background to what's leading you straight to Ecuador?
It's the voices of sustainability, what you've initiated years ago and what you've steadfastly built, it has evolved now to the indigenous voices of sustainability. And my passion of documenting these voices, it seems like it's a continuing evolution and a continuing message and a common denominator within all the interviews that I've gotten, let's say back at Earth Day at Portland Community College with many indigenous voices there. They keep telling the camera, telling me, I guess, telling the people that are listening to the interviews that we must really begin to really listen to our inner voice of how we're all connecting or how we're all disconnecting, and as Larry McCurliff would say, the whole key to it is reconnecting. The evolution, my journey has taken me to experience also a Pachamama Alliance experience called Awakening the Dreamer, Changing the Dream. Now in this event, it really does, and in the design of the experience, really does take the individual experiencing the event into levels much like, I would say, are we spiritual beings having a human experience or vice versa? Well, I think that we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And what does that mean to be human? I've heard the indigenous say the longest journey each of us can ever make is from our head to our heart. Well, to me, that means, get out of our head and into our heart, get out of our head and into our heart, into our spirit, and when you look around what's happening on the planet and you begin to really hear the wisdom of the indigenous who have been in harmony for so long, since the beginning of time, really, and now noticing such disharmony all around on the planet. I sense that having walked this path and on this production journey for so many years, now it's a opportunity to visit with, and increasingly more so, visit with these voices, these indigenous voices of sustainability.
So I really appreciate that you're going down to Ecuador, and we'll be bringing those voices back, which we will be showcasing on EarthSayers.tv as a special collection. And we're also going to seed the web quite aggressively with these voices in order, that they be found when people are searching for motivation and inspiration. So I'm really looking forward to you coming back when we, launch the special collection. Maybe we can have you back and you can talk a little bit about your experiences in Ecuador and introduce us to some of the people you met, talk about, your own personal experience and your own spiritual journey. So I thank you, Barry, and I look forward to seeing you when are you coming back?
It'll be a 3-week journey, so the end of February I'll be back, and really excited to share all of the perspectives. And speaking of perspectives, that's what it's really all about, perspectives. So love and trust.
So I'll leave the audience with love and trust, and we'll be back next month for the second edition of EarthSayers Radio. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.